Who is it that we are paying attention to? Whose voice are we listening to? Are we listening to the spirit of the age, or are we listening to the Spirit of God? Who do we really trust? What happens to our faith when things get hard? What happens to our love for God when things don't go the way that we expect? Will we be able to trust Him when the sky is falling? We've gotten a little taste of that over the past year and a half. And what is the answer? There are so many conflicting voices and messages in our world today. There's no shortage of claims of hope or of despair. And I think this passage calls us back to one voice and one message. It calls us to the voice and the message of Jesus Christ, our King, our Savior, our heavenly high priest, the unshakable, unchanging hope of the world. This is a passage that reminds us of what it is that we've gotten ourselves into by deciding to follow Jesus. We have put our faith and our hope in this amazing, beautiful, transcendent King of the universe who came and lived and died as one of us, who calls us to follow Him in that, regardless of what happens in the world around us. And I want to call your attention back to who Jesus is in this passage. Look at some of the things that we learn about Jesus here. First, Jesus knows the future. He's the one who holds time and history in His hands. He knows what comes next, whether it's joy or pain. And He's not concerned. He's not worried about what happens next because He knows what will ultimately happen in the end. We don't know everything that is ahead of us, but we do know that He is fully good, that we can trust Him even in the midst of the most difficult and trying times. We know that the story isn't over yet. We don't know everything that lies ahead, but we do know we can flip to the back of the book. We can see that Jesus is at work making a new heavens and a new earth, that there is a place where there will be no more pain, where we will eat and drink sitting at His table. Next, Jesus